Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman and welcome back to a complete guide to Thaumic Tinkerer 2. In today's episode we're going to be covering the brand new items that were given to us in version 38, I believe. I'm sure it's somewhere around there. And currently I'm using version 40, which has a couple of fixes and stuff in there as well. But there's only 2 new items since then. And these 2 items, guys, I've got to say that one of them, I've got to say this, I'm blowing my own trumpet. I did have a hand in one of these items because I was playing away on the Redwood server with the guys that I used to have the Solitary Craft server with, and I was going ahead with the research and I was forever running out of scribing tools, and I said to myself, what if there was an item that you could put into here that would actually give you more life than the scribing tools currently do? So that is where the Infused Scribing Tools comes into things. So let's put that in there. Now the Infused Scribing Tools require Cognitio, Tenebrae and Vacuous. So we've got the Cognitio, and I think I just need to put in Tenebrae and I'm done. Brilliant stuff, the Infused Scribing Tools. Oh man, I've been looking forward to this. Whee. Let's go ahead and look in our Thaumic. It's in actually basic information just off the research. You can see it's right up here. The Infused Scribing Tools. By infusing a standard set of scribing tools with the essence VASKey. With the essence of the void, you've found a way to make it hold more ink inside it. Note that these may or may not render in the table due to a thing in Thaumcraft. If they don't, it'll be fixed in the next Thaumcraft version. What that basically means, guys, is that Thaumcraft at the minute, something is hard-coded in the research table that it doesn't really show up properly. Apparently Azenor knows about this and is going to put something in to be able to sort this out anyway. So that's going to get fixed, guys, so don't worry about it. The Infused Scribing Tools, I've turned into Sean Connery. The Infused Scribing Tools are the Air Shard, Quicksilver and a Warded Jar with the Scribing Tools in the middle, and Tenebrae and Vacuous being a part of that. And you can see you can go ahead and fill your Infused Scribing Tables with Scribing Tools with a lot more ink sacs. Now, it does actually take a lot more of the ink sacs, but it lasts 8 times longer than the current Scribing Tools do. So guys, I've got to say that it's a very, very useful tool to have, because anybody who's done or sat down to do an extended session of research will know that the constant swapping and changing of scribing tools is a real pain in the backside. So, Infused Scribing Tools, thank you very much, and they actually render quite nicely in there, which is great. So the Infused Scribing Tools, they last infused. I've done it again. They last 8 times longer than your normal scribing tools, and I think that's definitely worth getting, guys. I honestly do. I honestly think that is definitely well worth getting. However, one little thing that I would like to say, because this is an arcane infusion recipe, it seems a little bit more down the tree than what I'd like, because at this stage, once you've got infusion, you're pretty well on to quite a few of the items. You've probably found quite a lot of items to this case. But when you've found infusion, guys, get yourself the infused scribing tools, because it will definitely be worth it. It'll keep you. It will keep you from swapping and changing those scribing tools over and over again. So there we are, guys. That is the Infused Scribing Tools. And the final new block / item / whatever you want to call it in Thaumic Tinkerer up to date, and I'm not quite sure if anything else is going to get added in. VASKey's like, I'm not going to add anything in, and then he goes and adds stuff. So we never know with VASKey whether or not he gets these ideas in his head and he's like, I've got to get this in, and then he'll go and add it, even though he said he's not going to add anything else. But anyway, this is the Thaumic Rehabilitator. I had a little bit of a thing with VASKey saying, hang on a minute, what we're doing with people, I'm not quite sure on the name of this thing. Either which way, what this thing does, well, sorry, you're going to need Instrumentum, Fabrico, Ordo, and Precantatio to be able to find this. The Fabrico, why can I not search? Oh, have I found a bug? Have I found a bug? I might have found a bug. Oh, come on. That's poor. So there we are. That is it. There, look. Thaumic Rehabilitator. I'll have to poke Vazkey about that. I'm sure he was watched this anyway. So the discovery. Yeah. Now this thing is good. Like I said, a little bit of a thing on the name of it because I'm not quite sure Rehabilitator counts for items. It's more for people. Either which way, you need an iron ingot, a gold ingot, a thaumium ingot, an enchanted fabric, leather, oak wood planks, cobblestone, diamond, and a full thaumium block in the middle of there with a fabrico, instrumentum, ordo, and precantatio. Now it's very high instability because this thing is quite useful, guys. You created a new contraption to rehabilitate broken tools. By right-clicking this block with the broken tool and hooking it to essentia tubes, it will gather essentia to repair the tool. The essentia that will repair, in order of least to most effective, are ordo, fabrico, and instrumentum. Looking at the block with the goggles of revealing also shows how worn down the item in it still is. So let's get this block down and I will show you how this thing works. Okay guys, I've got a little bit of a setup here. I've got a wooden pickaxe in here which has got damage on it, and you can tell by, I've got a little helmet of revealing on so you can see, but you can see that it does have damage on it by the Pediccio icon above it there. So I've got ordo, fabrico, and instrumentum in jars at the back here. Let's go ahead and connect that. And you can go and see that it's the colour changed briefly on the top there. It's now got 0 damage on there, and I can right click that and I've got a fully charged wooden pickaxe back for my troubles. It did have damage on it, doesn't have damage on it anymore, which is awesome. Oh, I was going to see if I can put my wand in there, but I can't. Either which way, there we are guys, look. And it actually used some from all of these. Okay, that's interesting. So there we are. It's actually used. Well, let's tally this up. So that's used 8. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. That's used 5, and that's used 6. So 6 instrumentum, 5 fabrico, and 8 of the ordo there has fully charged this wooden pickaxe back up. Now, to be honest, I didn't use it that much. I didn't use the wooden pickaxe that much. I think I must have mined about 10, 12 blocks or something like that. So that's quite a lot of aspect that's been sucked in to repair a wooden pickaxe that's just been, you know, broken with a few uses. That's quite expensive to be able to do, but it will allow you to fully repair your items, guys. So don't forget about that. That is the Thaumic Rehabilitator. I would love it. Come on, Vaz. Call it Thaumic Restorer. It'd be much better. Honestly, it will. It will. So, I'm not quite sure what the bug is with the Infused Scribing Tools, but I'll be sure to pass that on. So that's it, guys. There's the 2 new items, Infused Scribing Tools and the Thaumic Rehabilitator. 2 new items for Thaumic Tinkerer 2. Go ahead and check them out, guys. I'm sure you will love them as much as I do. I love these 2 mods. I love Thaumcraft, and I love the Thaumic Tinkerer as well. And, you know, no mods really come close to this. And I'm looking, there's quite a few other add-ons out for Thaumcraft. Don't worry, I know about these, and I'll be keeping my eye on them. I really want to make sure that these things are going to be central to what Thaumcraft is. If they're not central to what Thaumcraft is, and they're not, if I don't think they fit well with what Thaumcraft is at the moment, then I probably won't be covering them, in all honesty, because there is a particular mod out there that I know about, but I don't particularly like at the moment. We'll see how it goes though. I'm certainly keeping my eye out on these mods, guys. Don't you worry about that. So, until next time. If this has been useful, guys, please do leave a like. It would be massively helpful. And as always, I've been the Toff Man. Until next time, stay safe.